Hey, welcome back, guys. So today on this video, we are talking about batch leads, and more specifically, I'm going to quickly answer a question I keep getting a lot on my other video, and that is, how do you find a list of properties that have multiple mortgages with your batch leads account? So let's go ahead and talk about this. First off, guys, real quick video, not too many steps involved, so be sure to stick around to the end of the video. But why would you want to find a list of properties with multiple mortgages anyways? Well, that's pretty easy. If you're running an online business, maybe you are a mortgage consultant or a real estate investor, you know that if someone has multiple mortgages on their property, it could be a good potential to consolidate their loans or to maybe purchase the property from them. Whatever the case is, it's a pretty easy process. It's handled here in your batch leads dashboard. Check my video description. I'll try to leave the written instructions there as well. But I've already logged into my batch lead, and this is the home screen. Now here on the home screen, if you want to find a list of properties that have multiple mortgages, here on the left side, you're going to click on this little marker. Okay, once you do that, you're going to go ahead and enter in your farming area. So it could be a zip code, it could be a city, it could be a county. For today's video, I'm going to go ahead and enter in a zip code. Okay, once you have entered in the area, go ahead and click on that area. Okay, next batch lead is going to let you know how many properties they have logged for that area. So we're working with about 100,000 properties. But to filter these out by properties that have multiple mortgages, you're going to click here on all filters. Once you do that, you'll see a drop down menu, and you want to look for this button here, mortgage info. All right, once you do that, look for this section here, number of open mortgages. Go ahead and put that at a minimum of 2. Okay, you can see it recalculates. So there's about 8,000 properties in this particular zip code that have at least 2 mortgages. So you can go ahead and keep adding on extra filters. So for example, me, I like to go after single family. So I'll click here on property characteristics, property classification, I'll click on residential, and then property type, I'll click on single family. Okay, now it drops down to 6,100, and then I like to buy off market. So I'm going to click here on MLS status, and this section on market, I'm going to click no, and then it's going to go ahead and start filtering. Ownership info, also I use this one. So I like to buy from individual. So I'm going to click owner type and individual. So we're at 4,300 properties. Also, I'm not really buying multi-million-dollar properties. So I'll generally go here to valuation and estimated value. Let me go ahead and put that at 700,000. Okay, 630 properties. So that's a pretty good size list. And if you want to go and get properties that have multiple mortgages beyond 2, that's going to be an even more motivated group. So you can click here on mortgage info, and let's see what happens if we go ahead and change this from 2 to a minimum of 3 mortgages on their property. Okay, so 60 properties. So for me, if they have 3 mortgages, it's going to be a more motivated seller than just 2 mortgages. And then once you're done adding in all the filters and you want to see the list of properties that have multiple mortgages, click on see properties, and you're going to be able to see all those right here. So there you have it, guys. If you're wondering how to find a list of properties that have multiple mortgages using your batch leads account, that's the easiest way I know how to do it. If you know an easier way, be sure to leave a comment below. Let the rest of us know how you did it. Hopefully you found that video useful. If so, click thumbs up, or maybe consider subscribing to my channel, and I hope to see you on the next video. Thanks again for watching.